Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ahsan Hanif, and I want to take this opportunity to introduce to you a new program, inshallah ta'ala, that we're going to be running from Green Lane Masjid at the beginning of 2022. The program is called Al-Isnad, and the word Al-Isnad means the chain of narration. And our tagline for this program is following that chain of narration to the sources of knowledge. If some of you have ever come across the old hadith books like Sahih al-Bukhari or Sahih Muslim, those old collections of narrations, one of the things that the scholars would often do is that they would have a chain of narration taking them back to the Prophet ﷺ. But even after many of those books and much of that knowledge was recorded and documented, we find that the scholars continue that tradition until our time today. Many of the books of hadith, many of the books of aqidah and tafsir, many of the books in our religion that give us our knowledge, we can find chains of narration that take us back from our time today through our teachers all the way back to the authors of those respective works. Our inshallah goal and mission, our objective in this program is to connect ourselves with that classical knowledge, to learn hadith from the sources, from the books of hadith. When is the last time that you read something like Sahih al-Bukhari? Have you ever read the book like Sahih al-Bukhari? Our inshallah goal over this 5 or 6 year program is to work our way up in a very gradual way, starting from the smaller collections of books and the smaller size books, work our way up to those major collections of hadith and major works of fiqh and aqidah and so on. So inshallah ta'ala, this is something which we're going to be doing on a regular basis. It's something which inshallah ta'ala is free and available for everyone to come and use and benefit from. It's something which inshallah ta'ala you will find is really been made and adapted inshallah to the schedules of most people. So there will be the odd weekend course, maybe perhaps once or twice a month at most. And our main goal is to not only read those books and to understand the knowledge the way that the scholars used to understand that knowledge, but to finish and complete those books in a reasonable time frame. So when we start something, inshallah ta'ala, we're going to finish that book before we move on. And we're going to finish it in a very short period of time, relatively speaking. And that's because we want to make progress. We want to inshallah ta'ala go through these books rather than being taking a book that takes so long for us to explain and to study, to make progress so that we can reach and inshallah ta'ala study and read those books that are the major books and works of our religion. I hope that inshallah ta'ala that this will be something that you will be a part of. It is open for you and your families. It's something inshallah ta'ala which will be easily accessible to you and to your friends and family. I hope that inshallah ta'ala you will spread that word and that I will see you soon inshallah ta'ala in one of our lecture series and one of our courses. Barakallahu feekum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.